research project is about medias of witness and encounter. We're looking at troubled pasts, how they're turned into art, how we respond in turn to that art as audiences. That's the idea of witnessing. You can be a witness in terms of creating or responding to something that has happened in the past. You can be a witness of that piece of art. So there are all layers of witnessing. We need a multidisciplinary conversation about that because witnessing, looking, seeing, encountering, these are multimedia ways of responding to the past.
Yeah, the research project, it's a really interesting one in that it's building on a lot of the strengths that we already have here at UCD in terms of many folks who are working on different aspects of cultural memory and representation across many departments here. And so it's a way really to bring together academics who are here at UCD who are working in disparate aspects on different sorts of subjects and different epochs of troubled pasts as well. And the interesting thing I think about this project is it's really focusing on this issue of media and encounter. So it's not simply the abstract notion of a troubled past, but actually the historical specificity of when these kinds of encounters occur, both in terms of the original episodes of troubled instances in the past, but also then how later generations encounter these same kinds of experiences subsequently.
Some critics say that to witness always involves a risk. What kind of a risk are we thinking about? Is it risky to sit and watch a film about something difficult? Is it risky to turn up to have a conversation about a troubled past? Is it risky to look at a picture of something that happened, whether that's a photograph or a painting? And what is involved to be a witness to the event, whether you're the artist or you're the audience to that artist's work? We also want to think about questions of power. So what position of power are you in as a witness to an event? Do you have power over it? Are you disempowered by it? If you are subject to it, can you find a way of critically distancing yourself from it to achieve power?
When we talk about encounters of witness, we talk about the forms of production. What we mean by this is that when you have these encounters with difficult aspects of the past, that they're not happening in a neutral space. And what this project is really looking to interrogate are the specific conditions in which these encounters occur. So what are the social, historical, political, ethical dimensions of these encounters with the past? So by thinking about production and consumption, we're actually grounding this research in quite an empirical sort of study of the past and of the nature of these kinds of encounters. And that's where the issue of technology comes in as well, and why we're also looking to see how, when we see technological innovations and changes happening in real terms, that our encounters and understandings of the past shift alongside with these.
The Humanities Institute plays a vital role in the ecology of UCD. It brings researchers together from different parts of the university so we can have a multiple disciplinary conversation. And it really is a conversation. That's what this is a space for. It's a space outside of particular disciplines where we get together. It's also a space that is open to the public.
The Humanities Institute for a long time at UCD has been a real hub and a place where people from all different disciplines, largely the humanities, but increasingly further afield as well, have really come here to participate in all kinds of workshops and symposia and postgraduate training, etc. And so this really, I think, has been a flagship place, not just at UCD, but really on the island of Ireland, to bring together folks to have the kind of conversations that we're looking to augment with our particular research project here. So it's going to be a wonderful location for us to have our base from, and to be a place where we're going to be inviting in lots of really exciting domestic and international speakers to speak for our project. So the project is beginning in late 2017, and it's going to be continuing on for the next few years. And it's going to contain a lot of different aspects. Rather than simply being a traditional kind of academic project, of course, we'll have those dimensions in terms of symposia and conferences and written outputs and edited journals and things like that. But we're also going to have a really exciting program of screenings, of artistic projects, of bringing in artists and producers as well, because this is an essential dimension of what we're looking at, which is representation in media. So we're going to actually be ourselves, in some cases, staging the encounters that we're also reflecting critically on.